Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, hello, and if you're not new, welcome back. And in this video, I'll be giving a tour of my
ensemble starts.
Notion setup. Also, before the video starts, I just wanted to say that this video is not a tutorial on how to use Notion, so just a heads up. And I'll also be putting down some links in the description for inspo templates I use to help build mines. So yeah, anyway, let's get started with the video. Okay, so first I have my home page. This is basically the main page I use when I first open up Notion. When I first scroll down, I have this little quote box that just reminds me what the page is for, which in this case is for my Catboy thoughts, because I'm a Catboy and I love Catboys. Going down, as y'all can see, the aesthetic's very pink and Ira core right now. I don't know why I picked Ira for this page, but I really like his feature card, and he's so cute, and he's my little Mimi Mouse. Next, I have this update corner where I basically put the OnStar Twitter ads so I can scroll through for like gotcha announcements and other announcements and stuff like that. Just in case I have like a, breakdown or something and I like deactivate my Twitter or something, lol. The next column is my to-do list, which is pretty self-explanatory. I usually put about a max of 3 to-dos at a time so that way I don't get overwhelmed with like a shit ton of tasks. Underneath the to-dos is a little archive bin where if I get done with a task, I can just dump it in there and then review it for like later. And right now I have 3 to-dos, which is make my Notion video, finish my fic, and organize my budget. Next is my navigation column, which is where I put all my main pages at. And I have
daily, brain dump, Japanese, writing, content, cosplay, recipes, and wishlist.
I'll get more into what all those pages are about later on in the video, and I'll just have like timestamps for y'all just in case you want to skip to like a specific section or whatever. And below my Navi is this cute little weather widget, and it's kind of low-key pointless since I can like easily just like look at the weather on like my phone or whatever. But it's cute for like aesthetics and shit. Then of course me being
Cock, a rapee who lets their wife or girlfriend, also known as Ray Sakuma, have sex with other men. Often the rapee lets Ray do whatever he wants and treat them like shit.
For the one and only Ray Sakuma, I have a little countdown widget for Ray's birthday. I actually want to make one of those like cute little aesthetic lunchbox cakes for his birthday, but I don't know how to bake, and I'm kind of been like super depressed and stressed out, so I don't know if I'll have enough energy to like make one, but like I really hope I can because I love him and he's my wife and I care for him.
Okay, so update. I ended up not baking anything for Ray's birthday because I'm a lazy piece of shit. I tried getting some carrot cake cupcakes for a last-minute photo shoot, but the bakery I went to was like, we can't make this on the day you're asking for, and I was like, fuck you, how dare you ruin my wife's birthday. And then the day I got the cupcakes, my therapist asked what they were for, and I replied, they're for a stupid fictional man's birthday, laugh out loud, mental illness. Anyway, I'm sorry to my love Ray for being a bad Oshi. I hope you can forgive me, sweet angel.
Next I have this progress bar, which shows how much progress I made in a year's time, I believe. I actually kind of forgot what this widget kind of does, but it's kind of just there to like fill up space and look cute or whatever. Okay, the last thing I have on my home screen is Spotify, and if ever I'm on my home screen or I'm doing a task or whatever, I can just like play some music for like vibes and shit. Right now I have a playlist for some of my like favorite Takion songs, and I would play some of his music, but like I'm kind of scared of like copyright, so yeah, But if you do want to check out his music, I'll put a link to the playlist I have in the description. And that's my homepage. I try to keep it very cute and minimal because I'm an aesthetic hoe, and the vibes just have to be immaculate, so yeah. Okay, so next I have my daily page. It's Mika Core, and it's one of my favorite cards from the !2 era. He is very pretty. So this is basically my schedule / routine page, which isn't super duper strict, hence the lack of like times and stuff, because like
Throughout the years of K through 12, I've been scarred, and anything having to do with like time management and shit makes me want to throw up. So yeah.
Okay, so underneath I have like underneath my Mika, the Mika image right here, I have my reset routine, which is basically when I like mentally feel like unorganized and just need to like resort myself and shit. So yeah, it helps out very often if I just need to like refresh my brain or whatever. Next I have my morning routine and my night routine, which was just pretty basic shit, like taking a shower, cleaning, etc. Because sometimes I do genuinely forget these things because, again, I'm really like scatterbrained and my head be empty and I barely have any thoughts. And yeah, this is pretty much it. It's very simple. I don't have too much stuff on here, but it's just basically a basic routine or whatever in case my brain short circuits or whatever. So yeah, that's it for this page. Now we have my brain dub, which is Mayoi Core, my sweet wifey. This page doesn't have too much going on, but basically any like random thoughts or ideas I have, I'll basically like just dump them in this page, since I'm like really forgetful and like dumb sometimes and I just forget shit. So yeah, and basically like any like ideas I have on here, I'll like eventually like dump them in my to-do list. So yeah, that's about it for this. Okay, now we're moving on to my Japanese page. As you can see, it's Natsume Core because I love Natsume and all of his cards are always good, always perfect. Just he's never produced a flop.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Yup. She ate that up.
And I can respect that. I respect him. Okay, so first we have my main section, which has my tracker and my journal. And when we go to my tracker, I have basically 2 language goals. So the first one is
for kanji, nouns, vocab, or yeah, not vocab, verbs, and adjectives. So I have it as 50, 100, 1,000, 1,000, 500, 2,000, and 2,500. So
it basically tracks how much kanji, nouns, and verbs I like learn, like have down packed basically. So like once I get to like about 50 kanjis, I can like
know by heart. I can like track it or like check it off basically. So I can do it for all 4 of these. So yeah, then going down to the other language goal tracker, I have speaking / typing, reading, listening, and writing. And then it goes from barely, somewhat, halfway, mostly, and complete. So I basically track how much progress I've made in terms of like what I'm focusing on. And right now I'm actually focused on reading when it comes to Japanese. So right now I'm at barely, which basically means I can like read basically anything with like hiragana and katakana, and then some things with kanji, but I don't really like understand like grammar wise. So I would say it's on the barely scale. So yeah.
Okay, so underneath my main section, I have my resource section, which is basically just like some of the resources I use to help me learn Japanese. It's some of the main ones. So for example, I have WaniKani, which is like the main kanji site I'm basically using to learn kanji. And honestly, if you're like trying to learn like kanji and shit, I definitely would recommend using this site. It's like really helpful. At least for me, it's helpful. And yeah, I would definitely recommend it if you're trying to like actually like really trying to get kanji down packed. It's like it makes it more like basically fun to learn kanji, even though it's like a lot, but I definitely would recommend it if you haven't tried it or you're learning Japanese like I am. So yeah, and there's also tofugu, which is basically like the WaniKani's like, I would assume like main website, but also like sister website, and it has like a bunch of like resources you can use to learn Japanese. Like they have a bunch of like articles and shit, and also like learning resources, and like every month they'll like give like new like learning resources and stuff. It's like really helpful. So yeah, and then underneath here is just some like YouTube videos for like some YouTubers that like basically make some videos on how to learn Japanese. I just have it there more or less for placeholder purposes, but like it's there in case I need like a refresher or whatever. So yeah, and then underneath Natsume, I have this column right here, which basically reminds me of like what I should usually do to like practice Japanese. So like every day I'll like try to learn at least 4 to 5 new kanji, and then like 7 to about 14 if I'm feeling fun vocab words. And then after that I will do my review basically. that's basically what I try to do. I try to keep it very like small because I get really overwhelmed easily. So yeah, and then underneath the review I have burned kanji, which if you use WaniKani, let me go back down. But if you go to WaniKani, there's this section that says burn or whatever. Basically, burned is basically like you basically got that kanji down pack. Like you like it's literally in like yeah, hence the word burn. So basically, I'm gonna try once I get to a certain point and like actually get like burned kanjis down. I'm gonna start tracking it like on here just for like reference or whatever, or to keep me motivated and whatever in my language goals, because it's hard. Learning a language is hard. Anyone who says it's not hard can go suck my dick, because it's fucking hard. So yeah, that's my language page. It's very simple, but yeah, there it is. Okay, now we have my writing page, which if you don't know, I write fan fiction, and I would consider myself an author, even though I barely write sometimes, and I've been having the shittiest writing block lately, but that's besides the point. So yeah, this is my writing page, mostly dedicated to fics, because that's the only shit I write, but yeah. And it's Nazana Core, because we love Nazani, we love him dearly, so yes. Yeah, so basically, we have the section where it says, I can't even fucking talk. Wow, I can't spell words. Dictionary. I don't even know. Why can't I spell words right now? I don't even know. But anyway, underneath this section, we have my AO3. Well, oopsie, haha. But we have my AO3, which I mainly just write Ensemble Stars fics, because that's my main brain rot. And yeah, I don't know if I'll expand to other fics of different series, but hopefully one day. So underneath AO3, I have my ideas page, which is basically any ideas I have for like fics and shit. I'll just jot them down right here, because like sometimes I'll be like at work and shit, and I'll be having the most banging idea for like a fic or whatever, and then I think, damn, I need to write that down. But then sometimes I just be like not even thinking about it, but then it like falls out my head, and I'm like, damn, I need to write that down. I forgot to write that down. What the fuck? So yeah, it's pretty bare, but I try to keep it a little basic or whatever. And basically I have my general, which is basically for pretty much any fic idea, so not necessarily like for a specific series, but maybe just like whatever series I have an idea for, maybe I can like work with that and like work with the characters and stuff. So yeah. And then I have my enstars mainly focused section. As you can see, I have some interesting ideas, so yeah. And then I put underneath there, in case I get like any more ideas for like the main idea, I can like jottle them down this little thing, so it's really helpful or whatever, so yeah, that was my idea page. And then underneath ideas, I have my resources. So for resources, I basically resources are just like anything I can use for like writing tips, because like I said like earlier, I've been having like the worst writer's block, and like I can't write for shit. And then sometimes I forget basic grammar and how to like write characters and shit. I'm like, fuck. So sometimes I'll like save some like writing tips, just some general shit. So like writing tips, I can't even fucking talk, but basically I just say master list of like writing tips and grammar and shit like that from like different websites and shit. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, okay. So underneath resources, I have content, and basically this is supposed to like track like what I'm currently writing and all that good jazz. So yeah, so right now I'm writing a fic for my bestie right now. That's the main one I'm like focused on. I have like a bunch of fics like in work in progress mode, but like also like I get sidetracked really easily, so I'm just trying to focus on one thing, hence why it's the only one on this page. So yeah, I have the fic title, and then I have my status for it, which is currently writing, but also currently on hold, because again, my brain is shit right now. and then this is where I'm supposed to like put like when I actually publish it, like the date or whatever. And then I have the final URL, which will just show me like the when I posted on AO3 basically. So yeah, and then finally under content, I have my little counter like I did for my Japanese page, which basically tracks how many fics I've written in total and published to the outside world for everyone to look and see and criticize and laugh and enjoy. So yeah, I've written like 3 fics. Like I've written like fics before, but like I haven't really had the guts to like publish my writing because I'm like really critical and shit. But yeah, so written 3 fics. If you want to see them, I have a AO3. I might link it, but I don't know because I'm not trying to get canceled or whatever, lol. But yeah, so yeah, this is my writing page, and yeah. Okay, so now we have my content page, which is basically where I track and manage all my like social media shit. So like my YouTube, Twitter, stuff like that. Cause you know, I'm trying to be a content creator or whatever, you know, doing it big or whatever. So yeah, as you can see, it's Ray because love of my life, he's, you know, my little shawty or whatever. So it's Ray theme. So yeah, so first we have my video ideas, which basically like self-explanatory. I keep on saying self-explanatory, but like I don't know, it's like kind of like, as you can see, like it's basically where I jot down all my video ideas. So I mean, I don't feel like I had to make like some convoluted speech about what this section is. So yeah, it's basically where I jot down video ideas and shit like that. So yeah, and then I have my socials, which is basically all my links to all my social pages, just in case I need to like edit anything. So I have my card. I have my YouTube channel. It's gonna pop up. There's my YouTube. And then I have my Twitter, twitter.com. So I have my Twitter, looking cute. And then I have Pinterest, and then I have my coffee. I'm not gonna click on those, but yeah, you get the point. So those are my social media pages or whatever. So then underneath socials, I have my resources for this page. And underneath resources, I basically like, this is more for YouTube basically, but it can apply to like other websites in case I like add more shit for it, but it's mainly for my YouTube shit. So basically for my YouTube, I basically have like this editing process page where basically it's like going over how I'm gonna edit my videos and shit, because I am really like, when I tell you, when I edit videos, I kind of just, it's all over the place, and I kind of want to like work on that. I want to be more organized and efficient when I edit my videos. So I wrote this as like a little like guideline just to help me or whatever. So yeah, and then I have my resources, which is, well, yeah, this is the main resources, but this is just for the editing part. Yeah. Basically, the editing is just there for like reference, and then this is the main resources section. So this is where I keep my like tutorials for like if we go on here, as you can see, I have tutorials for like, basically it's more like inspo than anything. Basically like tutorials for like, oh, how to like edit videos, and you know, fonts for like my videos, and thumbnails for my videos, or how to make cute thumbnails for my videos, and then like sites I can use to help me make those specific things, and then music for my videos. So yeah, it's like, try to keep it like nice and simple and, you know, good and shit. So yeah, so this is my this is my resources page. So yes. Okay, so going back, we have my sponsors page, which I don't even know why I got this, because girl, nobody's sponsoring me, but you know, I like to think in the future. I like to think about the future. So these are like the site / brands I might be interested in potentially getting like sponsors and affiliates with in the future. Hopefully if they actually will sponsor me. But honestly, they be capping, because like they be like, yeah, in order for you to be an affiliate with us, you have to have like 1,000 followers and like 10,000 followers on your social media pages and shit like that. I'm like, bitch, they hate small content creators for some reason. I'm like, shit, I'm giving y'all free advertisement. You know, you give me free cosplay, and, you know, you should just do that for me. But, you know, you're just being sticklers, and you hate me. But, yada, yada, yada. So, basically, I have the names for, like, the brands or, like, sites or whatever. And then right now, for all the statuses, I have interested. Because, again, no one's knocking on my door saying, hey, would you like to be a sponsor? I'm like, yes, I would love to be a sponsor. I would love to get that bread. Yes. But for now, it's just interested. And then, we have my links, which, basically are to link to the website specifics for, like, partnerships and sponsorships and shit like that. So yeah, and then I have format, which is like for what specific sites. So like, but mainly it's all for YouTube because I don't know, I don't think I would ever get any sponsors for like Twitter or something, because I'm a little unprofessional. So yeah, I mean, granted, I'm unprofessional here, but who cares? But anyway, whatever. So then I have like publishing. So like, this is just in the future shit, mainly because, again, I don't have any sponsors. So like publishing, and then I can't read. Publishing, and then like compensation, so how much I'm getting paid for that shit, and then like the content, and then paid section. So yeah, it's, again, this is just for the future, because I'm not that big right now, you know. Starting out small. Anyway, so yeah, that's the sponsor page. And then underneath all of that, we have the content page. And this is basically, again, this is basically more or less for my YouTube ideas, which I don't know why I didn't put them on here, but whatever. So I got like my YouTube ideas for like what YouTube videos I kind of want to make. So right now, as you can see, I have my aesthetic Notion look over, and then I have a few other ideas for what I want to do for YouTube videos. These are not set in stone, so if you see these and be like, oh my gosh, you're making a video like that, I'm like, bitch, I don't know, these are just ideas, so don't hold me to it. So yeah, so basically it's like kind of like the last section for sponsors, so it has like some of the same categories and stuff like that. So like formatting, publishing date, due date, category, like what type of video it is, if it has a sponsor, and then like the final like video link. And yeah, so that's my content page. Yeah, okay, this is my cosplay page. So as you can see, Rene Centrix, Rene Core, we love him, we adore him. He is so fine, so sexy, and we appreciate that. So yeah, going down, I have my directory. Finally, I think I said that right. We have my cosplans page, and then we have my resources page. So if you click on my cosplay page, it pretty much has all my future cosplays that I want to do in the future. As you can see, I have a lot. It's looking pretty swag. So let me just click on one to show you what goes down. So let's click on Venti. So Venti is basically set up, so I basically have like a cute emoji to represent the character. Then I have the name of the character. Then I have what series the character is from, so like Enstars, Love Like, Genshin, Danganronpa, etc. And then I have the elements, which basically just shows what I need to get for the cosplay. So I have the cosplay, the wig, the shoes, and the lenses and stuff, which actually I need to add the lenses in there. LOL. So lenses and stuff. Lenses, cosplay, wigs, shoes, and stuff like that, basically. Yeah. So yeah. So then we have the budget, the estimated budget. So basically when I like add things, I basically like add it up and calculate it. with like my calculator on my phone or whatever, and then I get like an estimated like price of how much everything's gonna cost, so that way I'm not like just like buying shit and like it gets like pricey and shit. So yeah, and then I have this little check box, so when I actually get done and like actually get the cosplay and it's all finished, I can like check it off for it being completed. And then going down here, I have the to buy section, which is basically like all the shit I need to buy for like the cosplay and stuff. If you click on the cosplay checkbox like this, I have the link to where I can buy the cosplay basically. So here's the Venti cosplay I want to buy potentially. I'm still debating if I want to cosplay Venti or not, but he is the boy wife. He is the wife. So yeah, probably will, hopefully. I don't know. Things change. So yeah, basically, I can like, if I'm like ready to like buy this cosplay, I can just put it in the cart and we're good, and then I can like check it off once I have it. Same thing goes with wig and all the other parts of the cosplay, and then I just have the image of Venti just to like spice it up. So yeah, and it's pretty much the same for all the other cosplays I have on my cosplans list. So yeah, there's that. And then if we go back to cosplay and we click on resources, all the resources is basically all like pretty much all like the main sites and websites and like references I use for like what I buy for my cosplay. So we have like a wig shop and like sites for cosplays and lenses, and then I have this personal list I made for like my con bag, so just in case like I forget what I need to put in my bag, I can like have a little reference list. So stuff like that, because again, I'm very forgetful, so sometimes I'm just like scattered brain. So yeah, that's the resources page. And then going down, we have the cons page, which there's no cons at the moment that I'm going to because you know, it's a little scary out in the world, and you know, I'm not trying to die. So yeah, so nothing at the moment, but yeah, so yeah. And then underneath I have my con schedule calendar. So if hypothetically speaking, if I ever go back to cons, hopefully one day, I can like check like the dates for like what the con days are and keep it all organized and have a schedule and figure out what I want to fucking do each day, maybe something like that. I kind of just put that there just for like to fill up the empty space. So yeah, that's my con page. So yeah. Okay, next we have my recipe page, and as you can see, it's Nikki Core. Yes, it's lovely. We have Cowboy Nikki, yes, and it's really cute. I love the donuts and I love the vibes. So yes. So going down, as you can see, we have the little Nikki's kitchen. I really was like, oh my gosh, that would be a cute idea for this page, because Nikki, chef, Nikki, like, I'm such a fucking genius. So we have Chef's Nikki underneath here, and then I did a cute little thing with like a menu, so like for all these pages and shit. So yes, so underneath menu, we have savory drinks and sweets. So if you go to like the savory page, it basically has like all the recipes I want to try in the future. So like, and it's in this section, so it means it's like food, like basically like dinner food, so like lunch and dinner shit. So yes, so like I really like watch, you know how you watch like, well, not you, but I personally watch like ASMR cooking videos, and they like make some of the best fucking food. They look so good. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to eat that, but I'm like, I don't have the fucking ingredients, so this is just there. We're in the future, hopefully I can make it. So for example, I have this like honey butter chicken, and since I'm too lazy to like write down all the fucking like ingredients and shit, I just have like the YouTube link for like the fucking video, so I can like just reference it and then actually like make it. And then I have this little thing for like checking, like made it, and then ranking, I don't know, and then difficulty, like was it hard to make, and then ingredients, which again, I'm kind of lazy. I'm like, sometimes I might like just screenshot like the ingredients list if the person like puts the shit in like the description, and then like plop it right there to make it easier for myself because I'm lazy. So yeah, so going back to recipes, we got the drinks, which again, self-explanatory, like drinks I want to try in the future. So like this chocolate milk and like bubble milk tea. So yeah, and we have our sweets, which, you know, sweets, self-explanatory. So like this honey cheesecake looks so good. And then I have these smoothie bowls, which I really want to try because they look so good. And I'm like, I'll be craving smoothies so much, and I'm just like, I want a smoothie so bad. So yeah, there's not too many like recipes in general in all these pages, because again, I'm lazy and sometimes I forget to like actually put them in like my Notion page. But you know, so yeah, and then we have this tracker right here by Nikki, and it's basically shows basically like, if let's say I try one of those recipes, I can like just track it down and be like, hey, I made that and it was delish, you know, for memory's sake. Most of these trackers are there for like placeholders, because again, I really didn't know what the fuck to put here. But yeah, so that's my recipe page. Not too much going on, but you know, it's happening. So yeah. Okay, and the last page I have is my wish list page. So basically, it's just all the shit I basically want. And yeah, so I kind of have it all cute and sectioned up. As you can see, I want a lot of shit because I'm that bitch and I deserve it. So I'll take you to like an example of what like how like basically I have it set up. So let's click on this Remu figure. So basically have a cute little emoji, basically what the item is, and then I have it sectioned off for like types. So like I have it from like merch, tech, skincare, learning, fashion, etc. And then I have like a link to like where I can actually buy the shit. So so basically I have a link to like where I can buy this Remu figure in the future because I really want her and she's super duper cute. I love Remu. Hashtag Remu. If you're a Remu stan, hit me up. So yeah, and then I have the price for how much she's gonna cost approximately. This is probably not how much she's gonna actually cost, but I mean, this is just how much I added up from shipping and shit. So yeah, and then I have this little checkbox to see if I got her, and if I got her, then I can check it off. And then I have a picture of Remu. So yeah, and basically that's how all my wish list items are organized and stuff. I actually like the way I did it because it's like I can see like the items and like, you know, actually like, so let's say like let's say I wanted to get like this butterfly kiss or whatever, I can just click on the link like that, and then I can just like add it to the cart, and then like just cause like I can just basically add it to the cart, and then it's like super easy. And yeah, because Notion's like really nice, and I can like actually just like click on the links, and like it makes it look all aesthetic with like if I add an image and shit like that. So yeah, other than that, like there's not too much going on with this page. It's just basically all the shit I want in the future. And yeah, yeah. Okay, and that concludes my Notion tour. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope I wasn't like too fucking awkward, because I don't usually do videos like this because I mostly do like my scouting videos and they're more like reaction based, but this is more like me just talking and explaining shit, and it's like really awkward for me because I don't normally like talk like this. But I hope it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.